Hey, you guys. Welcome to the Red Flag Patrol. You're here with your boy, Calvin. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Yeah, I just came back and I had this understanding that popped into my head. I think I was downloaded with this information, so I just kind of like want to get this off my chest so y'all can understand where I'm coming from with this. I haven't posted nothing lately because I've been doing a lot of traveling and moving. I just moved from one state to another, so I'm just basically getting settled in and start living my life. So I wanted to talk to you guys about actually the main topic will be karma. But what I'm here to teach you is how to alchemize the karma that you receive. Now, I'm gonna say that you don't have to alchemize all of the karma, but you can alchemize karma, whether it be good or bad. But one thing for sure, note this: whatever decisions that you make in life comes with karma, whether it be good or bad decisions, good or bad karma. You're not going to stop it. The karma is going to come to you. If it's bad karma, it's not going to stop. It's still going to come to you. Now, dealing with bad karma coming to you, even though you cannot prevent it from coming to you based on the decisions that you made, basically what I'm saying is you can change it. Change how it come to you. You can lighten the load of the karma, of the bad karma that you know that you're going to receive. For example, when I was on trial, well, before I went to trial, the DA came to me and was like, well, we're not offering you anything but 30 years. 30 years off the flip. First time offense. First degree robbery. First time offense. So I'm like, nah. So let me break that down for you though. I was listening to inmates. While I was in the county jail, I was listening to the inmates. And guess what the inmates were telling me to do? The inmates were like, bruh, you need to take their offer, because if you go to trial, you gonna get more than 30. So me contemplating that, me not knowing anything about the system for real, me contemplating that, I'm like, you know what? I'm not listening to nobody, because I had learned my lesson why I'm really sitting in here with y'all, because I didn't go with the initial plan that I had. And I came with, well, another situation arose and I went with that second plan. So my karma came because I didn't listen to my first mind. So I'm thinking to myself in my cell, I'm like, nah, this ain't it. I'm not finna just take 30 years just because that's what they offering. So I told that DA, I say, just rack them up, man. Get that jury ready. Because I believe in something way more powerful than this court shit. Straight up. Rack that jury up. So basically, I got into my devil's advocate type mentality. And when I actually went to trial, before trial, I had to pick jury. It was me and my lawyer and the DA now. They had already, before they even came to the courts, they had already sliced off every black person off the jury panel. So I say, now do mind you, this movie with Keanu Reeves called The Devil's Advocate, I never seen this movie. I had never seen it. But this whole concept came into my mind about how to pick my own jury. It came to me. So how I grew up, the people that showed me mercy growing up, the people that held certain positions while I was growing up, that's how I chose my jury. That's how I chose them. So if there were people that were social workers, counselors, done things with boys and girls homes growing up, or had anything to do with children that didn't really have direction in their life, that's how I chose my jury. I chose my jury members. The ones that I chose are the ones, like special ed teachers, I chose all of those. I chose all of those juries that had something to do with helping children, having a heart for children. That's who I chose. And guess what? Because of my decision, instead of me getting 30 years, I went to trial. I lost, but I still had a victory because I alchemized the karma that I knew what I did to be sitting in this courtroom. I'm gonna have to pay for something, and it's not gonna be easy. So I'm gonna have to go sit down for a while. I knew that off the flip. But guess what? That 30 years went down to 17 years. So basically, I got 10 years on the first degree robbery, and then I got 7 years on the weapon. So that was a victory. Out of all that, I served 13 years. And it could have been a lot worse had I listened to everybody else around me instead of listening to myself first. But I listened to myself because it was told to me not to accept something when I knew I deserved something, but not that harsh, because I'm not a bad guy. And I know I got a lot to give to this world. But see, I didn't know this. The spirit that was helping me out knew all of this, and then told me later who I was and what I'm supposed to be doing out here. So I went and sat down for those 13 years. I was kind of grateful, even though the situation had me a little uneasy, triggered, you know what I'm saying? But I was still grateful. So after me being grateful and stuff like that, I just kind of like basically, you know, set myself down in there, got to reading a bunch of books, got educated. This is what I started doing. So today I stand here as a free man. And hear me when I say free, nigga. I mean that. No obligations, no boundaries, no nothing that can hold me back. So that means I'm free. I do what I want, how I want, when I want. All because I alchemized the situation that I knew was gonna come. It was still gonna come, but the spirit directed me in alchemizing my situation at a lighter load. So I didn't have to carry all that 30 years as long as I followed the spirit's demand. So if y'all don't think that this world is based on spirit, you mistaken. I promise you. Everything, every choice you do is done through the spirit. It's a channel. It's an actual channel that you actually go through. You send your messages. You send your thoughts down this tunnel. This is what you do. All of that travels through the spirit. All of it. Telekinesis just don't be right here on this plane. No, you channel those thoughts and those words to the cosmos as well. And when you do that, they see that you trying to alchemize something. You trying to use your spiritual power to alchemize a situation that you can't get out of right now. But you want to lighten the load for when that karma do come. It's not going to be as bad as it could have been. So you changed your whole situation by believing and not just giving in. So I want y'all to take that for what it's worth, man, and just know that you can alchemize the karma that you in, that you facing. If it's good karma, then that means keep doing what you're doing, because that karma gonna come back 100 times in gifts. Bad karma can also come back 100 times in good gifts. Not just bad. It's not going, the bad karma ain't gonna come with bad karma if you alchemize it. You have to alchemize it. Don't go trying to manipulate the judge. Don't be trying to manipulate the jury. Don't be trying to manipulate the community, the board members. Don't use your spiritual work to manipulate people. Use that based on your decisions. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use your spiritual gifts when it comes to the outcome of your decisions, to better you, to make you a better person, to learn what you came to earth to do. You have to learn this. You came here to learn. You didn't come here to be doing all this stuff that you're doing. Yeah, it's cool to wear jewelry. It's cool to wear designer clothes and stuff like that, but that's on a whole nother level. You thinking that you just here for that, and you're not. You are here to learn a lesson, to be educated, to have this realm on the back of your hand. Oh yeah, I know what to do when, because if you have to come back here, that means you ain't learned your lesson. That's what that means, right? Right. So I don't want to hold y'all too long, especially with these videos. I just wanted to get that message out there to y'all, to tell y'all that y'all can alchemize the karma that you are facing. It's good karma, keep doing what you're doing. If it's bad karma, sit down and get positive and think of an outcome where you know, based on that decision that you made for bad karma to come to you, sit down with positive thoughts and think of ways. Send those channeled messages to the cosmos and give them an example of how you want to alchemize this situation in a positive way so the load can be lightened. So when it comes in, because you're not going to stop it. You can't stop karma. She's coming. He or she is coming. Energies can be whatever. Karma is an energy, and she could be male or female. Maybe both at the same time. But when she comes, she's coming. She's coming. She's not going to stop coming, whether it be good karma or bad karma. Karma is coming, no matter what. So get that in your head. You can't stop karma from coming. You can alchemize her. You can change the properties of it. Change the properties. You know what properties are when it comes to molecules, neutrons, protons, electrons? You can change the properties of the substance, because it's still going to be the substance, right? You can change the properties to where it can benefit you in a good way or in a way where the load of the substance isn't too much. So I just wanted to leave y'all with this. Thank y'all for stopping in and listening in. I love y'all to the moon and back. And I'm going to get out of here. All right.